And the Dodgers get it done again. Let's go, Dodgers. Another walk-off win for your LA Dodgers. The 26th comeback win of the year for your Los Angeles Dodgers. They're now 17-9 in one-run games. Give it up for the boys in blue. They got another huge comeback win. 2 outs in the ninth. And Chris Taylor, one of the hottest hitters in Major League Baseball, he gets on base with a walk. And then Russell Martin, he gets in with a walk. And the Dodgers just get it done. Cody Bellinger, don't be mad at my boy for getting out of the way. He could have took that shot and got it home. But know what? He gets the walk anyway. The Dodgers get it done. And they beat the Diamondbacks in comeback fashion. You got for shades of Fernando Rodney back in 2017. Oh, by the way, the score of that game, it was also a 5-4 Dodgers win. It's crazy how this stuff works out. But what up, Dodgers Nation? How you guys doing? Welcome to the Dodgers Nation post-game show. And we're going to get things kicked off, break down all of tonight's action. But before we do, where are you guys celebrating right now? Where are you guys celebrating another Dodger win? 58th win of the season. Major League leading 58 wins for your Los Angeles Dodgers. Best record in Major League Baseball. 26th comeback win of the year. You got to love it. The boys in blue. This team is never out of it. And tonight proves it just once again. Last time it was home runs. Last week it was walk-off weekend. And now it's all about just getting the walk to get the walk-off. So you got to love it. Cody Bellinger, but were you guys tuning in? Were you guys watching the Dodgers Nation post-game show? Want to give you guys a shout-out. What up, Javier? Walk-off walk. We got F-Girl, JV95, Go Blue, Dodgers for life. Eddie Perez, Doyers. We got Cornell, Go Dodgers. Patty, what up, Patty? That was fun. Yes, it is. Doug Crosby. Wow, 107 in the morning, waking everyone up here in East Lansing, Michigan. Go Dodgers. That's what I love to see. Representing out in East Lansing, Dodgers Nation after dark. We got Patty, one. We got Phil, gift wrapped. Exactly. I mean, he came in there hauling, looking like Fernando Rodney, maybe even a Rick Ankiel. He just could not throw a strike, couldn't find the strike zone. But give the Dodgers hitters credit. Even with men on first and second, Kike and Cody Bellinger comes in there, and they fill that count up, 3-2 count. He takes that walk. He draws that walk, and the Dodgers, they get another big win. But we got Alice Molina. Oh, my God. I don't think I have any nails left. That's what I'm talking about. Dodgers Nation, hey, it doesn't matter that we have this 12.5 lead cushion in the West. We know we're fighting for best record in Major League Baseball. All of these wins are important, and tonight was another example. The Dodgers now improved their record to 7-4 against the Diamondbacks. And the Dodgers, really, if they drop this one, you're 6-5 against the Diamondbacks. And but they don't. They get that win. Go Dodgers once again tonight. We got Eddie Fernandez, LA all day. Cesar Olivia, bats. We don't need no stinking bats. I love it, baby. You don't need those bats when you got that discipline, that plate discipline, and you're willing to lay off pitches, force pitchers to throw strikes. Good things happen. It's all about getting on base. And the Dodgers, what a really gutsy comeback win. That just felt like it was a Diamondbacks win. The Dodgers weren't able to get those big hits. Twice in 7th and 8th inning, they got extra base hits with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger and Chris Taylor had a triple. They weren't able to get that sac fly all night long, that big hit to put the Dodgers ahead, but you got to love it. There's some magic happening at the Chavez Ravine. And tonight, another great example. Give it up for your boys in blue. How much do you guys love your Los Angeles Dodgers this year? Dusty B is speechless. Logan Jones, wow, 4 walk-offs in a row. Cybernetic Slayer, LMAO. What up, Cybernetic Slayer? We got Eddie Perez, Doyers Baseball. We got Go Blue Barnes is garbage. Look, Austin Barnes, he had another night where he struggled, yes, but look, you got to give him some credit. He had an over 16 slump. He got that double, and then, he's doing a lot of things. We're going to talk about Austin Barnes, but let's celebrate this win for just a second. But look, I agree with you. I have a lot of thoughts on Austin Barnes, and we're going to talk a lot about him in just a second here. Steven Latner, guess it was meant to be. 5 walk-offs in a row. Abner Leva, 5 straight walks. I mean, dude, they were just taking their walks as they should. Force the pitcher to throw strikes, and you put the pressure on them, and you know it had shades of Fernando Rodney 2017. And the Dodgers, they just get it done. They're never out of it. And they're winning with big clutch hits. They're winning with sac flies like Verdugo's against the Mets, winning with walk-off home runs. Tonight, they do it in walk-off fashion, literally by walking home that game-winning run. Shout out to Cody Bellinger, who Cody Bellinger really, he's fallen a little bit behind the pace. The home run pace is a little behind. And his average really last 30 games, he's hitting 288 home runs. But you saw him. He's hitting the ball hard. And tonight was just a great example of he loads that count. He thinks to himself, man, should I just take this hit, take this hit, and we win the game? But don't worry. It all worked out. The Dodgers win. But here we go. We got Andy. Why that was weird. We got Cybernetics saying, I'm dying laughing. We got Elvin Munoz Vargas. Edwin Elvia Munoz Vargas always comes correct with the emojis. I love it. We got Patty Gallinger O'Connor. Ha ha ha. Logan Jones. Belly didn't walk to cheat his way to win. Logan Jones, you bring up a great point. Cody Bellinger, he doesn't need that. He wants another pitch. He wants to see another pitch. Knowing Cody Bellinger, he probably wants to get a walk-off grand slam in that situation. So shout out to Cody Bellinger. He got the job done. And we got Patty watching from Glendale. Yeah, if you have not showed where you guys are representing, where are you tuning in to the Dodgers Nation post-game show? You guys are part of the show. It's all you guys. We got Dodgers Nation. You get a walk. Now you get a walk. Now you get a walk. Yes. Everyone was, last week it was you get a walk off, you get a walk off, you get a walk off for the rookies. And tonight it was you get the base on balls, and it just happened. And all with 2 outs. So give the Dodgers all the credit in the world. The patience paid off, and really give all the love to the Dodgers in their approach this year. We've seen it all year, the improvements with staying in the zone, finding your pitch to hits. We've seen when we have guys struggling on this team, it's when they're chasing out of the zone. People like Jock Peterson, Kike Hernandez going away with stuff low and away. But in this situation, force him to throw strikes, and that's what we did. And we got Efa Salado cheering from Colorado Springs. What up? We got Rolo Soma. Why are you yelling at me? Sorry, Rolo. Really excited right now. Dodgers, another exciting win. 26th comeback win of the year. Another walk-off. Bobby Appleby, Visalia, California. Shout out to Visalia. We got Steven Latner, 9 a.m. Florida. You'll be at Dodger Stadium on August 5th. That's great, Steven. Dodger fans. Florida, of course. We got the Vero Beach connection out there in Florida, and you're going to be here, and you're still representing your boys in blue. We got Annie. That's right, David Zuniga. That walk-off homer gave me hope in life again over here in the IE 909. He walked off and touched home, and that's what I'm talking about. Hey, tonight was Star Wars night. Tonight maybe been a new hope for guys like Kike, guys like Austin, who got some hits. But we got Brian Fabi, we got Joseph Mullins, Sacto, Go Blue. What up, Joseph? We got Brian. These guys can mash, and they are so patient at the plate. Great combo, and that's really what it's going to take. Last 2 World Series, Dodgers hitting above 200, but really you saw it was their issues getting on base, and that's really the name of the game in the postseason. So I'm with you. You combine their ability to hit, their ability to slug, their ability to mash pitching, along with their ability to wait for great pitches to hit, to wait for their pitch, and that's really the recipe for success for this Dodger offense. But we got Go Blue Boys, Silmar. We got Tristan. If there's a will, there's a way. Big credit to CT3 for being super disciplined. You said it yourself. CT3 really has been absolutely unstoppable of late. Chris Taylor has been on fire, and for a guy that's really playing as well as he is, he's raking. This dude is hotter than the devil's armpit. I'm telling you, this dude is just mashing. Last 13 for Chris Taylor heading into tonight. He's been 21 of 45 with 11 extra base hits. First in the NL in that span. 9 for his last 16, hitting 563 with 14 RBIs in his last 13 with runners in scoring position. So Chris Taylor, I'm with you. Yes, he's been raking all month long since Corey Seager's absence, and tonight he could have easily just wanted to tie that up with one swing, but instead he stays composed at the plate, and he takes that free base, and that started everything for the Dodgers. But we got Real Jess Amore, Iran, JK. That threw me off right there. I'm not sure where you live, but if you're repping from Iran tonight, what up, Real Jessamore, Skybox, and the Dodgers, David, Go Blue. We got Fan Didi Forever. That was insane. What up, Fan Didi? Regular on the show. We got Patty, Gallinger, O'Connor. How about Ross? Well, Ross Stripling, he's a guy. He's a loyal, diehard friend of Dodgers Nation. Appeared on the Blue Heaven podcast with Brooks Smith and the Real FRG, Clint Pasillas. And really, tonight, look, his last outing, he threw 61 pitches. Today, he's above 80. They're getting closer to building him to that starter role that he is much better at. And really, Ross Stripling, he's a guy that when he goes against the Diamondbacks this season, .8 ERA, .87 ERA, and really in his career though, one of 4, 3.73 ERA with 45 strikeouts in 21 games. So really hasn't had his best stuff against the Diamondbacks. But look, last outing, he came out, he allowed 1 run, 4 hits, and the thing about Ross Stripling is he's more comfortable in that starting pitcher role. You know, he's got more comfort there when he can game plan, when he can zero in on an opponent, and really you just got to give him credit because he's still building to being that starter. The most pitches that Ross Stripling had thrown this year prior to taking on that starting role, which he wasn't prepared for, it was all because of Rich Hill's injury, was 45 pitches. So he's getting there. He's got real nice bite on that curve today. And today, really, he gave up a couple home runs. We're going to break down the game in just a second. But here we go. We got J.C.C. Carter from Santa Monica, Abner from Chicago, Illinois. Michael Ford, a win is a win. I will take it. Willie Boy Garcia, watching from Branson, Missouri, but I'm from La Puente. Dodgers for life. My dad actually went to La Puente High School. Shout out to my dad. Logan Jones, Belly didn't want to cheat by leaning in. I'm with you on that. We got Michael Belton, cheers. We got David Zuniga, Los Doyers, para siempre. That's what I'm talking about, David. We got here we go. We got Willie Boy Garcia, Dodgers, baby. JJ Pearl, what a win. We got Real FRG. The bullpen got it done. Exactly. The bullpen. Shout out to the bullpen. I'm going to give them all the love tonight. The bullpen in the month of July, I don't even need to look it up. They're a 0. Zeros across the board for this bullpen. They came in today, and really they did really a nice job coming in for Ross Stripling, who pitched 4 2/3 innings. And you got Joe Kelly, what can you say about Joe Kelly tonight? Tonight, really, they talked a little bit about it, how he's gone to that 2-seamer. Instead of that 4-seamer, I think he threw a couple 4-seamers tonight, but he comes in, he gets the job done, and you can see there's more command on that fastball. He's not going to the change as much, really staying with the fastball and the curve. And really, you know, as far as an arm angle standpoint, it's very similar. So really, it's about making things easier for Joe Kelly, because I know you guys saw those triple digits on the gun, and when you got triple digits on the gun, you got to love that. So give Joe Kelly all the credit in the world. I mean, last 9 games for Joe Kelly, he's 1.80 ERA, and really, in Colorado, 8 batters, only one hit that left the infield. So it was kind of a strange occurrence what happened. And really, he located that 100-mile-per-hour fastball low in the zone. He got Ahmed looking, and that was really, really clutch. The 6th inning, he put up another scoreless inning. And I'm telling you, it's not the new Joe Kelly. It's the old Joe Kelly, the Joe Kelly that we've seen play much better in the postseason. That's what we need. We want the old Joe Kelly. We don't want a new Joe Kelly. And tonight, really, you saw some positive signs. He looked more confident out there, and he looked like simplifying his pitch mix is something that can really help Joe Kelly as he starts to assert himself and starts to live up to that big contract, because we gave him all that money, 3-year deal, over $20 million. We need him to be big. But here we go. Go Blue Boys. Gonsolin pitching soon. Look, Gonsolin is a guy, especially after we saw tonight, you know, I would not be opposed to giving him another shot at it. There was a lot of defensive miscues when he got his opportunity last week in Arizona. But look, we got Mario Vallejo. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. High five from Thousand Oaks. High five, Mario. I will be there, too. Nice. You're going hard with the emojis. I love it. We got Torellis, banished Barnes to Oakland already. Be gone. So Austin Barnes, I knew you're going to come with that Austin Barnes hatred a little bit. But look, Austin Barnes, a guy that really, look, I mean, we've seen it. I think that really, look, all the people that want Austin Barnes gone, you have to realize that Will Smith is dealing with an injury, and you have to believe the way that Will Smith played when he was up at the show, the walk-off he had, 3 home runs, that you would think that, I think he was hitting 269 when he went out, that he'll get his crack at it once he gets healthy. The pitching staff does respect Austin Barnes, and Walker Buehler gave him a lot of credit for that 16K game. But look, hey, it's the battle of the fittest, the survival of the fittest. The best catcher should play, and the guy who gives us the best opportunity. But give him credit. He did get a hit tonight, but I'm with you. I'm all about bringing up Will Smith when he's ready to roll. But Goosey, dang, we got Michael Ford. Is Turner okay? Turner, it was another rest day, of course, or he got hit by the pitch. You know, he's got hit by another pitch, and that's why he was out tonight, was unavailable. But look, I mean, this is a guy, he only person ahead of him. He's closing in on Jackie Robinson for getting hit by a pitch. I'm telling you, this guy's gotten hit by more pitches than the Shark Tank judges, and unfortunately, it's starting to take games away. And really, we need Justin Turner. But look, tonight was another night. Another guy stepped up, and they got it done. But here we go. Marco Ortiz walk-off. What the hell just happened? We got Ben Prospero. Season doesn't count anymore. Do something in the series. I disagree with that. I'm with you that, look, if you just look at my T-shirt, that is the mentality. If you want to get one of these T-shirts, personally, it's my favorite from Dodgers Nation, where it's enough about 88. The time is now. Look, I mean, I agree with you. We know we need to win a World Series, but enjoy the ride, baby. You got to enjoy the ride. The journey is always better than the destination. Enjoy the ride, and you're going to remember nights like this because they build character. They let the Dodgers know that they can get it done in these situations. But Sergio from Guadalajara is going crazy. What up, Sergio? We got Scott, can't stop laughing. I love it. What up, Scott? Henry Varga, Cody for President 2020. I'm down with that. I'm not that into politics, but I would vote for Cody. Why not? I don't actually know. I would not. I want him to stay him in Dodger blue. We can't share him like that. He's gonna be having won his first MVP already. But we got Daniel, St. Pete, Florida, Goosey, Long Beach. We got Lake Show 2434 from 301 Maryland. We got Pat Rosemead, Dodger Logan going. Shout out all to the fans staying and cheering us all night long. The fans, Dodgers Nation, you know you're the best fans in all of Major League Baseball. 52,000 strong tonight for Hyunjin Ryu Day. But here we go. We got Sergio, way to win. We got Scott Burbank. Tonight win was gift wrap stolen, but we'll take it. Exactly. Look, a win is a win any way you try to put it, but you give the Dodgers credit. He couldn't Holland couldn't throw the ball in an ocean from a boat, okay? And he lost complete control. Shades of Rick Ankiel, shades of Fernando Rodney. But look, the Dodgers, you still got to give them credit. They didn't chase stuff out of the zone. They didn't get themselves in a position where they're fouling off pitches, and they got it. So, hey, a walk-off hit by a pitch, a walk-off, a free base, you'll take it. Either way you slice it, a win's a win. A win tonight counts just as it does in August, in September. And the Dodgers, we know they're going to be going for the best record. Teams like the Yankees, teams like the Twins. We know we got the NL West all but locked up. And it's all good. So we got Go Blue Boys, Devil's Armpit. We got Manny Perez, El Centro, California. Go Dodgers. What up, Manny? We got Rick York, Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of the Tulsa Drillers Stadium. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Do you go to any Tulsa Drillers games? I want that hat with the T. I think that's a fresh hat. I like that lid. If you got one, send it my way. Scott Burbank, or F and D forever. Fan of Dodgers forever. The Dodgers were badass in 2017. This Dodger team is doing some incredible things. Yes, exactly. Last year's team, it was about World Series hangover. It was about Game 163. It was about crawling to the World Series. And really, you saw they didn't have much left. 2017, though, it was the magic. It was the walk-offs. It was just a magical year. And really, this feels more similar to that than last year's team. And I'm with you. Their 26th comeback win of the year. And you got to love that for your Los Angeles Dodgers. Give it up for the boys in blue tonight. We got Cybernetic Slayer. Hope Taylor keeps this up. Will need it. Yes, that's the thing. Will Chris Taylor keep this up? Is he going to continue to hit at this pace? You see his swing. It's got so much force, so much power to it, violent, and really it's about him shortening his swing in situations where he needs to. But look, I mean, this is what you see. This is peak Chris Taylor offensively, and this is what you want out of him. Did you see those wheels? I mean, Chris Taylor was just, I mean, when he got that triple, I mean, that was unbelievable stuff, and that's something that really only he can bring to the team, him and maybe Cody Bellinger. But I'm telling you, this guy, he rode the Kessel Run over 12 parsecs on that. I'm telling you, Star Wars nice references heavy tonight. And Chris Taylor, I'm telling you, I want to see him continue this because it's really putting pressure on Jock Peterson, guys like that who are going to see what's going to go down with Chris Taylor, with Kike Hernandez. It looks like when guys like A.J. Pollock come back, there's certain guys that have earned the right to stay in the lineup. And right now, Chris Taylor, I see that lineup tonight. Of course, I'm a little upset. Yes, tonight he didn't play because he was resting, but you got to ride that hot hand. But don't worry, he still had the impact on the game. It just came later. Walk-off, got the walk. You got a triple tonight. Really should have done that, but we got Fandy Forever, sup, man. Goosey, I thought this was a dream, but they win now. It was not a dream. They got it done tonight. They got it done. Another walk-off. We got Iris Davila, Dodgers determined Dodger Blue. Logan Jones, rest in peace for Tyler Skaggs. What a tragedy. What a tragedy for Tyler Skaggs. That's just a heartbreaking situation. I saw on Twitter they had a moment of silence at the Dodger game tonight. What more can you say? That's nothing short of a tragedy, a terrible situation for Tyler Skaggs and the Angels and all Major League Baseball, really. But Danny Rappies wrapping the lads from St. Pete, Florida. David Cano, hello from West Palm Beach, Florida. We got Salt Lake City from Travman. Destiny, hello from Colorado. We got Go Blue Loves. Dougie, love all the blue. You're right, Go Blue. I do love all the blue. We got Barry Mienke. Love their patience at the plate. Very different from the last 2 years when they would be swinging for the fences. Keep it up. I mean, that's very encouraging what you saw today with that last inning. Look, I mean, I'm getting ready for this show, and I'm kind of I don't know what's going to happen, but I never give up hope. The Dodgers, they have surprised us before, and really this team, they feel special, and tonight was another example. And really, I love the way that they're getting these wins. It's not just by walk-off home runs. It's patience at the plate, like you said. But the Dodger offense in general, I think, is just more dynamic this year. Give credit. Go to Dodgers Nation. It's a great piece by Marshall Garvey about the influence of the new hitting coach, Robert Van Scoyoc, and his impact on this Dodger lineup. And you can see it. You can see the patience at the plate. You can see them keeping their bat in the zone longer. You see everything that he's done. But really, if you look at it, their offense this year, they lead the all of National League in OPS plus at 114, WRC plus at 112. And the Dodgers, they're first in the NL in slugging, on base percentage, OPS, second to Milwaukee in home runs, second to the Coors Field Rockies, or that's what I call them. I call them the Coors Field Rockies because that's what you think of when you think about that circus over there. I mean, geez. But as far as batting average and offense, so really the Dodgers, they get it done. 47 home runs in June, third most in the NL, and most home runs for the Dodgers this month. So they're continuing to slug. Yes, they are, but they're also showing a different approach at the plate. Tonight, though, there was situations. Yes, they stranded a lot of runners. They couldn't get that hit when they needed to. But look, yes, the Dodgers got it done tonight and will take it. And it's all really about the bullpen tonight. That was not easy. They kept it at 4-3. They gave the Dodgers, they had extended innings tonight for that bullpen. Right now, the Major League Baseball's average is 3.62 innings per bullpen per team, and the Dodgers need all of that, and we didn't even use Kenley. So give credit to Pedro Baez, give credit to Joe Kelly. Guys, look, you got to give credit what credit's due. We got to warm up to him. We got to make him an asset, and then hopefully bring in another guy at the trade deadline coming up here on July 31st. By the way, guys, Dodgers Nation is having a great sale. I'm telling you, these T-shirts are the best Dodger gear in the land. Fit the best. I mean, I rock these all day, every day. And if you go to Dodgers Nation right now, 40% off. Use promo code DN4040. DN4040. Get one of these fresh T-shirts. I love Piensa Azul. I love this one, the Dodgers Nation. Think blue, bleed blue. They wash really well. They're super comfortable. What more can you say? Best Dodger T-shirts in the game. Go get one. Rock it all summer long. But Henry Vega, thanks for this best late night live stream. Shout out to Henry Vega. Hey, man, this is how we do it. Dodgers After Dark. This is your show. I'm the man of the fan, but this is your show. I'm just hosting it. This is so you guys can show me all your thoughts, questions, and comments about the Dodgers, because you guys really, you tell it like it is. You tell it like it is when it comes to your Dodgers. You keep it real, and we're here for that. Bobby, hi from Riverside. What up, Bobby? Goose, I have no words. We got Cybernetic Slayer Kelly was awesome tonight. What about time? And his stuff was great. Anytime you see triple digits, I don't know about you guys, it gives me goosebumps, right? And you see triple digits. He hit it on that when he got Ahmed looking in that pitch, and that's what you want to see, because really when he's throwing that way and he's hitting it in the zone, that's how you know his confidence is building. And really, look, hey, we're Dodger fans. We're going to keep it real, no doubt about it. But look, if he starts to pitch well and he starts getting guys out, that's important for this Dodger bullpen, because we need guys that can miss bats, okay? We need flamethrowers that can get guys out, and you trust me, you're going against those AL juggernauts, Boston, New York, Houston, the Twins. Those are prolific, potent offenses, and the Dodgers need guys that can miss bats, and Joe Kelly is that guy. So we got to root for him. So we got to stick with your boy Joe Kelly, and as long as he's doing pitching like he is tonight, we'll be rooting for him, right, guys? But we got Lennox Halo, great game. Luis Vasquez, Dodgers son los mejores. We got Renes Pascual, 1.51, 151 in New Jersey, and I'm still up and excited for this game. 35-9 at home record. I mean, the home record is just unbelievable. The Dodgers, they love themselves some Chavez Ravine. You got to love it. Perfect. You got the Three Sisters. You know, you got everyone. I mean, it's the best stadium in baseball. You got all the levels. They're just a great vibe to Dodger Stadium. And I love just seeing both these pavilions jam-packed on a nightly basis. Trust me, I've been following this team for a long time. It's not always been like that, but this city and these fans support this team like no other. But you're right, 34-9 at home for your Dodgers, and really they're on pace for a 791 home winning percentage. That'd be the best in NL history and sixth best of all time, passing the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. So really give the Dodgers a lot of credit when they got those beautiful, they call it wedding cake white Dodger uniforms. They put the Dodger blue on, and they bring their best at home. So the team is currently on pace to surpass the 1953 Brooklyn Dodgers, 60-17 for the best home record in franchise history. So if they keep up this clip that they're playing at, 791 win percentage, they're going to pass that Brooklyn team in 1953. The Boys of Summer era was no joke. So that's big time. Also, the Dodgers lead the majors in victories now. Again, 58, of course. Winning percentage, 663. That's going to go up a tick. And then they're third in the majors in runs allowed at 331, trailing just the Rays and the Reds. Dodgers also lead all of Major League Baseball in run differential at plus 28. Finished the month of June 18-10. I think July is going to be a better month. I think the Dodgers come in here and winning this and getting to this All-Star break. To me, you have two real dog days. It's leading up to that All-Star break. You got some guys upset they didn't make it, like Max Muncy. That's the all-star snub of the century. Max Muncy, he needs to be on that team. I mean, we'll get into that in just a second. And also you got guys just they're starting to get worn out. I think Cody Bellinger, a lot of guys saying Cody Bellinger should be in the home run derby. That's absurd. Cody Bellinger can do whatever he wants, and I think that really he needs to take a couple days off, enjoy the All-Star Game festivities. But look, you don't need to be in that All-Star Game. We know you're going to hit like 70,000 home runs at Dodger Stadium the following year when the All-Star Game comes to Los Angeles. So, hey, he's saving it for Dodger Nation, and don't ride Cody Bellinger. He's going to be just fine. He has his eyes on the prize in October, and he wants to win us that World Series championship. But here we go. We got 2-1. We got J.J. Pearl. Joe Kelly is doing what we expected him to do. I like that. Keep those expectations high. Go blue. Doogie keeping it 100. I'm always keeping it 100. You know that. Dodgers 100. Por ciento. But, yeah, also give Verdugo. I think Verdugo really had the toughest at-bat in that inning, really. I mean, and for Alex Verdugo, I mean, this guy is unbelievable. I don't know if you're talking about me, Dougie, or Doogie, but I'm just going to talk about Alex Verdugo anyway. He's really been one of the surprises of this first half. I would say him, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Max Muncy, still legit. He's still living it up. That's a lifestyle for Max Muncy. But Verdugo, if you look at him, I mean, just this guy is a rookie, and he's just so confident at the plate. And it's crazy. He's got this crazy, vibrant personality, but when he goes to the plate, everything calms down, everything gets quiet, so relaxed right there in the box, and you got to love what you're seeing with Alex Verdugo. I think he's been better than advertised, actually, because we've heard about him for a long time, and there's a reason why we didn't include him for Kluber, for guys in trade talks to get pitchers, and it's really paying off, but there's a reason why we didn't trade him, and if you look at him, he's been really fantastic, and if you look at Alex Verdugo, hitting 311, 278 plate appearances. Also, he's second in rookie WAR at 3.0 behind only Pete Alonso. So he's second in rookie WAR. He's behind Pete Alonso's at 3.5, and then Fernando Tatis and Brian Reynolds round out that group. Fernando Tatis with 2.8. And the thing about Verdugo, though, he's doing it on a great team. He's doing it on a first-place team. It's one thing if you're a rookie and you go and join a team that's just already playing losing baseball. They're using the year as a blank canvas for you to really just get things going and try to adjust to Major League Baseball, but he's doing it on a team that's on a World Series trajectory, a team that's trying to win its first World Series in 32 years, and really he has not shown any signs of slowing down. He had that little dip, but last 8 games for Alex Verdugo, 15 of 36, 417, 4 home runs. So he had that stretch where he wasn't hitting bombs, and now he's starting to add some home runs, add some slugging to his repertoire, and I just love it too. I also love his reverse platoon split, 342 against lefties, 298 with 8 of his 9 home runs against lefties. So 298. I mean, he's just really, really, really a great story. And if you look at him, too, he's in great company as far as Dodgers with 3.0 plus WAR. Guys like Steve Sachs, Ron Cey, Mike Piazza, Davey Lopes, Puig Bellinger, Todd Sizemore. I mean, give some love to Alex Verdugo. Really got things going. But we got Renrick. I'm still hyped for this game, and it's almost 2 a.m. I love it, Renrick. Imagine when we win the World Series, how hyped you're going to be. Bobby saying keep Austin Barnes. I mean, Austin Barnes, look, he's got positional versatility. And, I mean, tonight, though, Austin Barnes is 7 for his last 45. 7 for his last 45. Oh, he did snap that 0-17 streak. And I thought, hey, he's going to come up and he's going to do some more stuff. But he's looking for the walk. And really when it comes to between him and Will Smith, I think you got a lot of Dodgers Nation out there. They're beating that drum to get Will Smith up to the show again, and I really think they're slow playing it to get him healthy, and it's really a tough call. Austin Barnes, he has struggled quite a bit, and the pitching staff really, really, really respects him. But look, hey, like I said, you got to let the best guys play, and he's a guy that really, if he's not producing, we need more bats. The bottom of the lineup tonight really did some good things. But I'm with you on that. But here we go. Back to you guys. We got Joseph Mullins, Sacto, Go Blue. We got Bobby. Here we go. Let's go down here. We got Edgar Lucky Dion. Verdugo is from Tucson, Arizona. He'll get it done. Look, Joe Davis pointed out, he has Bellinger saves his best stuff for Arizona, and then so does Alex Verdugo. So you want to play well against your hometown. But here we go. Jock Peterson is not a first baseman. I'm with you. Jock Peterson is a bad experiment. They need to do away with it. Even on that play where they tried to say it wasn't his fault, like I said, that was really not the best stretch. It just looks awkward. First base is an athletic position, right? And you got to have a guy. The thing about him, you got to feel for him because, look, he's trying to learn on the fly on a major league leading team, and it can't be easy to play at the major league level to learn at that position. But I'm with you. I don't love it. I don't think they want to try to do a platoon probably with him and David Freese. But I would much rather see what we have with Pollock, keep CT3 in there, keep Muncy at second, and he's got to earn it. He's got to earn it because he hasn't been playing well. He hasn't been hitting well, and really it's soft contact for Jock Peterson. But I'm with you. They got to end that. They got to end that for Jock Peterson. The experiment. That's like It's worse than, say Star Wars Night. It's worse than the Jar Jar Binks and the Phantom Menace. Jock Peterson does not work at first base. That's just not the move. And hopefully, they want to look like geniuses. They want to say, look, hey, that was a great move. We put him at first, and it worked out. But, look, I don't think ultimately that's going to be the spot for him. And really, Jock Peterson did not have a great June. So they're trying to keep him. And who knows, maybe they can. He is probably the most major league ready position player that a team might want. Look, there's no question about it. He can provide slugging when he's right as a home run hitter. 20 home runs on the year. He can get jacks. He can hit deep balls. But really, he had a terrible June. A lot of weak pulled ground balls, pop-ups. It's the soft contact that's really starting to hurt him. And if you look, his hard contact percentage went from 47 down to 39, and his soft percentage went up too. So early in the year, he was squaring stuff up on his outs, and really, it's just, even when he had a good game on Sunday, it was 3 singles. So he's not slugging anymore, and Jock Peterson, he needs to take a page out of Chris Taylor's book and turn around. Logan Jones, he's a good DH. That's the thing. You put him in, and it gets deeper. And look what he's done in the World Series. Look what we did in Boston against Boston last year. Look what we did against Houston the year before that. He's able to slug in the World Series, so I think he's valuable from that standpoint. I don't think they should trade Jock Peterson, but look, guys struggle, guys go through funks, and he's a guy who's currently not having the best his best season. The best part of his season is not right now. He's struggling at the moment, and he's a guy who needs to turn it around. But, you got guys like Kike Hernandez, guys like Russell Martin, guys that bottom of the order has really not produced very well for a good solid month now. And they need guys. They need to get healthy. We need Seager back. We need Pollock to see what we have out of him. But, look, celebrate what we do have. We didn't know Verdugo was going to play this well. We didn't know Bellinger was going to take the leap he's taken. So we're really in a good position. Andrew Friedman knows how to build some depth. Eyes Bobby, no trades needed. I would disagree with you only on offensively. I'm with you. Look, yes, they could pick up a bat depending on who's available. If it's a Whit Merrifield, someone like that, or a Scooter Gennett, or who knows if Rendon's available. I mean, we got Machado last year. But really, I think the focus needs to be on the bullpen. And everyone's talking about when it comes to bullpen, we need a bridge guy. We need a bridge guy to Kenley. In my opinion, I think we need another guy to, yes, sure, he could be a bridge guy. But here we go. We got, oh, man. Ask KB, Tyler Davis from a car accident. Man, sorry about that, man. That's terrible news. Eyes Bobby, you don't need in rotation. The bullpen doing really well. I think, yes, the bullpen in June did have a much better ERA, but really, I mean, a lot of that has to do with Julio Urias. Julio Urias was really the reason why that bullpen drop did like it did from an ERA standpoint, because I think that you're going to see right in that situation that they really need to I think still need to get an arm. I still think they need to make things happen from a trade standpoint. Who would be your guys? Actually, let's get more to your comments. What up, Renrick Pasquale? We'll be very excited if we win the World Series. Eric Nicholas, it was more packed because of the Ryu solo bobblehead. Yes, did you get one? Those look dope, man. Those are sick. I love it. The Dodgers are making so many bobbleheads that we need to have like theme player bobbleheads, but the Hyunjin Ryu one was definitely cool. Steven Galeg 10, what up, Dodger Twitter? Send Doogie to Kawhi's room with the Lakers contract. Hey, man, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. Hey, man, like all of Los Angeles is on Kawhi watch, waiting to see what's going down with Kawhi Leonard. But here we go. We got Eyes Bobby. Don't worry about Joe and those guys. They have everything they need. Like I said, execution, no trades. So you really would not be interested in getting another arm, because look, Kenley Jansen is a guy whose velocity has dropped. He's a guy that in the past 2 World Series, I think that he could need some help. I don't think they should get a starting pitcher. I'm not asking them to go after guys like a Marcus Stroman or things like that, but I do think that they definitely need some bullpen helps. They need some serious firepower in that bullpen, and not just for the bridge role. I think that they need to get a guy that if Kenley Jansen doesn't have it in October, that they have a backup plan, that they have some insurance if he's not getting guys out and if he's blowing saves. I wouldn't mind having a guy like Will Smith, like Ken Giles, like Brad Hand. I think the Vasquez thing is going to be pretty much a non-starter at this point. If you saw they came out and said that he was that he made their GM said, "We will continue to look for ways to improve this organization. Vasquez in our minds, one of the best, if not the best, young left-handed reliever in the game." And really, the Pirates, they're 5 games back from the first place nationally in the National League Central and 3.5 games back for the second wild card spot. But look what they did last year with the Archer trade, because they were trying to win now. And look, it backfired. I think really, hey, it's clear that Vasquez is just lights out. 2-0 with a 1.89 ERA, 1.03 whip, and 19 saves. But really, hey, I think that's the one. I mean, 4-year, $22 million contract, and a $10 million team option for the 5th and 6th season. So he could be a guy that could replace Kenley, and I would not be opposed to giving up a Ruiz, to giving up a couple position guys if it were to get someone like that. I think Will Smith really would be ideal. But here we go. We got Will Smith would be ideal. I mean, 29. He's he's a free agent. And then also, I just want to win with a Giants player. That'd be great to win the World Series, having one of their great players seal the deal for us. But really, the Dodgers bullpen in June, 3.26 ERA. But I still think they're thin around Kenley Jansen. I think that they need guys around Kenley more so because, look, you got Scott Alexander. Before he went out with that forearm injury, he was pitching terrible. Dylan Floro, in the last 30 games, his ERA is over 11, okay? They need bullpen help. And also, Ken Giles is a guy, look, Toronto, they're going to be big sellers. Ken Giles is a guy who's really having a great season. Last year, he had an ERA over 4. 2017, that's my worry with Ken Giles. In that 27 World Series, he had a ERA of 9. And then against the Dodgers, 5 earned runs, ERA over 27. Also, he got demoted to AAA last year. But this year, he's having a phenomenal year. 1.29 ERA, 49 strikes, and 8 walks this year. So I like Ken Giles, especially if we can get him on the cheap and not have to give up a Keibert Ruiz. But here we go. We got Logan Jones. We should get Will Smith and Tony Watson. Look, Tony Watson did some good things for the Dodgers. But Shane Green's another guy, too. Shane Green is a guy that is something that this guy is having a great year. All-star, right-hander, a sub-1 ERA, and also the year before his club control, which he's only making $4 million, so he could be an asset in the future. And the only thing about Shane Green is my issue is his strikeouts. Like I said, I want a guy, a Hand, a Will Smith, a Doolittle, a guy that can miss bats, and his strikeout rate of 9.3 per 9 is really not great by relief pitching standards. So he's another one, but hey, like I said, we need a guy that can swing and miss bats. He's 32 strikeouts, 9 walks. Hendricks up in Oakland's another guy, but yeah, getting into this game tonight, I mean, what a great night for the Dodgers to get another late win. Yes, it was a walk-off, but look, that's what you want to do. You want to win games, and you want to win in comeback fashion. And the Dodgers, they weren't tied going into the night. They were trailing going into the ninth, and it was big time. But Eyes Bobby, oh, no way. Verdugo is untouchable at this point. I think you're looking at dipping into the prospects at that point. So really for the Dodgers, by the way, Gavin Lux is a guy who's so incredible. Have you guys seen him? He's also untouchable. He's a guy, he's almost guaranteed to be the Dodgers starting second baseman in 2020. But look, hey, you give up Santana. Jeter Downs is a guy I would part ways with if it meant elite relief pitching. I would DJ Peters maybe, because the thing is there's only so many positions. When you got guys and your pipeline works, it means you're bringing guys up that are contributing. And when you got outfielders, there's not a lot. There's a log jam in that outfielder. I think that you got mainstays in there. and Cody Bellinger and Alex Verdugo in center. A.J. Pollock, we'll see what they do with A.J. Pollock. Maybe they move him to one of the corner infield spots to see what they get out of him, because really Verdugo, I think, is our best defensive outfielder. And then Cody Bellinger, too, if he's having injury issues and they move him to first and they want to keep him fresh, that's something you want to do too. But here we go. Cassidy, San Fran. Let's hope they don't have to play the Red Sox in the World Series. 213, do you want to see luck soon? Hey, I'm a guy who always wants to see the prospects. I like Gonsolin last week. I'm a guy who I just want to see what the next generation of Dodgers has, because you hear about these guys, you hear all the hype, and you want to see what they do at the major league level. But Gavin Lux's ascension is really something special. He's really just in super rake mode, and he goes from – we had a friend from Tulsa for the Tulsa Drillers, and Gavin Lux is a guy who has just dominated in AAA. So he in his short stint. So he's a guy really – the thing with Gavin Lux was about his defensive ability, because he came in and they were trying to keep him at shortstop, right? They were going to try to keep him at shortstop, and then it looks like he's going to be more of a natural natural second baseman, and that's a position where the Dodgers have been trying to fill for a while now. So maybe the Dodgers know so much of him. Now, I think if you trade for a Whit Merrifield, he's under contract, and that would block Gavin Lux. So really, I think the Dodgers are okay at second base. I would really want to see what they do with Gavin Lux, because he has really, really played great. So, I mean, Gavin Lux, try to look up his AAA stats. He's just ripping it. He's tearing it up in AAA. People are gonna love him when he gets to the bigs. Maybe he'll get a September call up. Maybe that'll be just to get the experience, just for viewing purposes, to see what it's like at the big leagues. But Gavin Lux is a guy who I have very high hopes for in the future. We got Logan Jones. You think we should trade for Jose Abreu at first base? I mean, Jose Abreu is a guy who's going to provide you offense, but really the Dodgers' offense is built on depth, and it depends. I mean, if it's for a Jock Peterson or someone that takes away from some of these position players, it's something that you could consider. But I think that you're going to see them really use David Freese once it gets postseason time. Cody Bellinger, who knows what he's dealing with? Apparently, he's dealing with a tendonitis in his knee. And if they want to keep him out, if they want to reduce his load out in right field, if they move him to first, so it just kind of depends. Here we go, Logan Jones. Can we get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for third base? Most likely, the Jays will probably take Kike and Austin Barnes and Russell Martin, probably, and Scott Alexander. I think they would say yes to that trade, no doubt about it. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you guys excited to see him in the home run derby? I am. I think he's going to put on a show. He's got a great swing for home run derbies. But here we go, Cassidy, San Fran. Let's hope they don't have to play the Red Sox in the World Series. Oh, I'm not like, hey, bring on the Red Sox. Hey, we want that, because it'll feel like winning 2 championships in one, because it'd be like, yo, you beat us last year, we beat you this year, we got the last one. So I would welcome the Boston Red Sox in the World Series. It'd be like how we lost to the Celtics in 2008, 2010. The Lakers got it done in 7. So I think that too. Eyes Bobby, they should keep young talent. I'm with you. The Dodgers farm system is absolutely incredible. It's what we hang our hat on, and it's what Andrew Freeman has developed. You got guys. We haven't even talked about Dustin May. He's a guy who I'd be excited to see what he can do at the major league level right now. So Gonsolin, I think he gets another crack at it. But, yeah, and then look what we got out of Will Smith. And look, I mean, Matt Beatty. Matt Beatty's a guy who all he's doing is hitting the ball hard, and he's supposed to be our 29th best prospect. So Matt Beatty is a guy who really has done really well. But, yeah, getting back into this game, just kind of recapping the game a little bit. So some thoughts about tonight's game. I mean, the Dodgers really, it was an interesting game. Ross Stripling, another outing for him to really just get it together and build him into a starter. So he did not pitch bad. He walked some guys. He was a little, but he did have 7 strikeouts, so 7 Ks. And that curveball, he had just great bite on that curveball. But but really, when it comes, and then give Kike Hernandez credit. Kike Hernandez, who has been going through it all season long, really. Last night, I think he's hitting over 300 with 3 home runs. But Kike Hernandez, he gets that jack, and really, ever since he started spray painting his pants on, he's hit for more power. And but Kike Hernandez today really did his thing. So give him credit. Without him, we don't win this game. But here we go. We got Logan Jones. We should trade Pollock to dump money and trade him for pitching. Look, I mean, how many people are going to take on that contract? I mean, $55 million deal for a guy who is just missing fastballs, and who knows what he looks like after. So I think that they're too invested in him to not give him more time, more reps to see what he's got. But here we go. We got Cubs are going for Merrifield most likely. Yeah, the Cubs, I heard, they're really going after Merrifield, but it's going to take a haul. It is going to take a haul to get Merrifield. I'd rather focus on using those resources to get a bullpen piece. That's what I would roll with. But here we go. Colomb, 1920, I believe on saves. He's a beast. Colomb from Chicago, he's another guy I would definitely roll with. Kind of a second tier. He's more – I want pure superstar. I want one of the big four. I want Will Smith, Doolittle, Hand, Vasquez, and then you get into that superstar-ish category with guys like Colomb, other guys. Eyes Bobby Red Sox, who said this? Come on, man. Hey, we got Danny Mares, Red Sox not making the postseason. Look, they're going to put it together for a better – I think the Yankees, if you watch that crazy weekend – in the UK, they kind of ran away with things there, but here we go. But yeah, Will Smith, he's a guy that I think that could immediately provide some pop. And he's a guy, I mean, he's hitting 291, 14 home runs, and 6 in the 7-game span, 269 at the big league level. And if you look at Austin Barnes, I mean, unless he experiences a Chris Taylor-like turnaround, I really think they have to weigh their options at catcher. I mean, through June 2019, he's played 75% of game. He's been the catcher 75% of the Dodger games this year. And 2008 last year, he had 205, OPS of 619. In June, guys, 162, had an OPS of 475 with 10 strikeouts. So the Dodgers, look, I mean, they have their issues. The Dodgers catchers. This is a year where Will Smith fell into their lap, and Will Smith is a guy that I just want to see at the major league level, and he's a guy that could really put an end to some of these offensive issues in the bottom third of that lineup. He's a guy that adds another weapon down there. But here we go, Eyes Bobby. Yankees are only team to fear other than the Dodgers. Impossible to beat in 7. I'm not afraid of the Yankees. You shouldn't be afraid of the Yankees either. Last time we faced them, the Dodgers have faced the Yankees 11 times in the World Series. Last time, 1981, the Dodgers got it done that year. And really, they got a heavy right-handed lineup. But that's why that's why guys like Urias picking up another flamethrower will be so important for the Dodgers. But here we go, Mickey Winnie. So the Dodgers deserve another turn at the World Series. Mickey Winnie, I don't see why not. They have the best record in Major League Baseball. Why shouldn't they get another run at this thing? I think they got to. But how about those All-Star snubs? How do you guys feel about Max Muncy not getting in the All-Star game? To me, it really bummed me out. I wanted to see that, especially a guy like Max Muncy, who, you know his story. He's a guy who was out of the bigs. Dodgers picked him up off the street, and he should be an all-star player. And, of course, yes, being listed at first base hurts him because you guys like Josh Bell. He's competing for he's having a great year. Pete Alonso, outstanding rookie season. Freddie Freeman, he's doing his thing in Atlanta. And really, it's more of every team has to have a player represented. They should have a DH role, a role that someone that is not a positionless player should get it. I really think if you're going to do that, they should really have that same situation for the National League. And really, You got the players' vote, the commissioner's selection, and Dave Roberts, you know he's going to want to get away. You know Dave Roberts is going to get his guy. There's always guys that are going to sit out, even if it's not a serious injury. Trevor Story was hurt, but he's going to come back. But look, it's tough to crack that all-star lineup at first base. If he was listed at second, he might have had a better chance. But, hey, I mean, if you look at him, I mean, when it comes to WAR, this guy is – He's way up there. I think I haven't looked actually, but I think 3.5. I mean, he's definitely top 10 in WAR, and of those, 18 to 21 made it. So really, he deserves it. Fifth team in the last 20 years to have 3 starting pitchers in. So at least we got our starting pitchers in. But I want to see Max Muncy in that All-Star game. He deserves to be there. His dad's from Cleveland. It's going to be in Cleveland. We want to see Max Muncy. And then Justin Turner, he's another guy. I think that, hey, he could use the time off. He's in 301 and, 126 WRC plus in 2019, dating back to the last All-Star break when he started getting hot, a 153 WRC plus. So we're looking at a whole year of Justin Turner consistently hitting, and really he's a guy, he's another guy. But look, I think that we're going to get our guy Max Muncy in here. But here we go. We got 2-1-3 Yankees, as hot as they can get. They can go cold just as fast. Sorry, Ice Bobby. Colame. My bad with pronunciation sometimes. But here we go. Dodgers should have went for Keuchel or Kimbrel. Are you sure about that? Did you see Kimbrel get rocked the other night? I mean, Kimbrel, I'm okay. I'm cool with not getting Kimbrel. I think the Dodgers, I'd rather have a younger guy that can really do their thing, like a Hand or a Vasquez or a Green or a Giles. But and then Keuchel, I don't even think that. I mean, Keuchel really, in hindsight, yes, the Dodgers look like they could use another arm right now as far as pitching goes. But yeah, I also think that they're okay without Keuchel. Remember, game 1 of the World Series, Chris Taylor hit that home run off him, but. Eyes Bobby, 1B is so deep in the NL, Muncy wasn't going to make it. Yeah, exactly, Eyes Bobby. The NL, that's not my gripe. My gripe really is not that he didn't make it as a first baseman. It's really that he deserved to make that in overall quality, and that really, look, he's listed at first base, but we all know that he can play multiple positions, and hopefully he finds his way in the All-Star game. But going to take a couple more here, guys. Thanks for rocking with us here. Dodgers Nation After Dark. We get another win. Major League leading 58th win of the season, 13 games ahead of the Colorado Rockies. Dodgers get it done. Another exciting night for your Los Angeles Dodgers. But here we go. Eyes Bobby. Kimbrel got rocked, but here oh my God, I love it. Jacob, a walk to remember. I love that headline, a walk to remember. Yes. More stuff about Jock, hoping Peterson experiment ends soon. Hey, man, we don't want to get Bill Buckner, right? We don't want the former Dodger, Bill Buckner, where the ball went under his legs in the 86 World Series. We don't want that to happen, right? And that's the thing, man. We want a guy who can play first base at an elite major league level, and to expect him to be able to come in and do that is very, very, it's very difficult. But here we go. Jacob Caldera, we got the emojis. We got Eyes Bobby. Wait real quick. Do you miss Puig? I mean, do I miss Puig? Look, I'm a sucker for Puig. I love Yasiel Puig, but it really felt like it was winding down the relationship between the Dodgers and Yasiel Puig. And really, all I really missed him. I mean, yeah, and he hit that home run against the Brewers. He hit a home run in the Game 4 of the Red Sox series last year. So he has provided pop in the postseason. But really, do I miss his production? If you look this year, his on-base percentage is 289. A 289 on-base percentage, 72 Ks. He's hitting 239, and clearly in a contract year. So he's a motivated Puig, but he's not producing. So no, I don't miss Puig. And I think we got Verdugo. We got new life on this team, and I think that we're good. But did I see what he did tonight? Eyes Bobby. I actually did not see what he did tonight. What did he do tonight? Was he killing it? I saw his blonde hair. I saw him get after it again, but here we go. Logan Jones. I don't care about all-star selections. But that's going to do it for tonight's episode, guys. Hey, check for us on Sunday. Sunday, we'll be back for the Dodgers Nation post-game show. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Go to DodgersNation.com for all the best Dodger content, articles, everything, analysis, whatever it is, Dodger baseball, you're going to find it over there. Go to the store, DN40. You're going to get 40% off. Scroll up the comments. You can get some of the promo code. And let me get that promo code right, actually. You get the promo code DN4040. DN4040. Get 40% off all Dodgers Nation merch just this week. Go get yourself a t-shirt. I'm telling you, best Dodger merch in the game. Check out the Blue Heaven podcast. They recorded yesterday. It's a cool roundtable with Daniel Preciado, Vincent Semperio, and, of course, the great Real FRG, Clint Pasillas, and Brooke Smith. But that's going to do it for this episode. See you next time, guys. Go Dodgers. I'm out.